Beginner Farmer Log, Year 1, Spring, Days 11 to 15. Today's goal, survive and maybe stop making expensive mistakes. Day 11. Good morning from Watta Farm. Remember how I passed out outside my house yesterday? Well, today started with a lovely beer waiting for me. Apparently collapsing in Stardew Valley is not free. Lesson learned. Actually, probably not. Instead of rushing back to the mines, I decided today would be an organization day. I finally cleaned up my backpack because carrying every rock, stick, and mysterious object I found was becoming a full-time job. I burned more copper bars, crafted more chests, and immediately filled those chests too. I'm beginning to think storage isn't my problem. I'm the problem. After that, I wandered around the beach looking for forage, then walked past Marnie's ranch hoping I'd magically find Robin's lost axe. Spoiler, I didn't. I spent the rest of the day foraging, cutting trees, and clearing a better path around my farm. Later in the afternoon, I thought maybe I should go fishing. My energy bar looked at me and said, absolutely not. So I dragged myself back home, sold a few foraged items, and called it a night at the very respectable time of 8:40 p.m. Maybe I'm finally learning. Day 12. Today started with a surprise visitor. Marnie stopped by and officially adopted my cat. Everyone meet Gogo. Welcome home, my little buddy. Then another letter arrived. Tomorrow is the Egg Festival, which apparently is a very big deal in Stardew Valley. After watering my tiny little garden, I emptied my backpack, and this time I packed a little smarter. Sword, pickaxe, a few empty inventory slots. I'm learning. Back to the mines. This was early. This was easily my best mining day so far. Instead of just smashing every rock I saw, I started fighting more monsters. Apparently, they dropped this weird little pink slime, and after defeating a bunch of them, something interesting happened. A ladder to the next floor suddenly appeared. At first, I thought it was a coincidence. Then it happened again. So here's something I learned today. If you are on a monster floor, don't just ignore the enemies. Clearing them can make the ladder appear much faster. That would have been nice to know 0 floors ago. and finally earned my first pair of leather boots. Progress, except my backpack was full. Of course it was. No room for the leather boots. So I had to leave the boots behind, hoping they'll still be waiting for me when I came back. I went to floor 11 and I went to check if my leather boots still there, but they're gone. By then, my energy bar was almost empty, so I decided not to push my luck for once. I headed home and actually made it back before bedtime. Personal growth. But just when I thought the day was over, something strange happened. While I was sleeping, a mysterious glowing creature flew over my farm, hovered over my crops, then disappeared into the night. I have absolutely no idea what that was, but I'm definitely investigating. Day 13. Today is finally here, the egg festival. But before the celebration, farmer do this first. I noticed I have some vegetable ready. I didn't know when I planted this. It turns out it's cauliflower, and it's finally ready. Then my parsnips. Harvest day always feels like payday. And then I sold a few quartz and my parsnips because I needed enough gold to buy what every experienced player keeps talking about, strawberry seeds. Apparently, these are one of the best investments you can make during your first spring because they keep producing strawberries before summer arrives. So naturally, I can only buy 14 of them. That's all I can afford. Mission accomplished. I figured I'd head straight home. Should still be daytime, right? Wrong. When the festival ended, it was already 10 p.m. So I sprinted home, planted all 14 strawberry seeds, water every single one, and looked at the clock, and immediately realized it was 2 a.m. Again, I didn't even make it inside my own house. Day 14, rain. Normally I'd celebrate because rain waters our crops for free, except I guess I forgot yet. Oh well, I didn't really forget, but I want to make sure that my strawberry seeds, the one that I just planted before I passed out, are all watered. So I watered all my strawberries anyway. Old habits die hard. Thankfully, the crops I sold yesterday covered today's medical bill. The fortune teller said it was a bad luck day, which sounded like a perfect excuse to stay away from the mines. Instead, I explored the beach again. I met Joss and Vincent playing near the sewer. Then filled my backpack with foraged stuff, went home, emptied it, then right back out again. There's so many area to explore in this island. Apparently, I've become Stardew Valley's unpaid recycling department. By evening, I'd collected wild seeds, seaweed, wood, and enough random supplies to reorganize my storage again. Day 15. Today's mail came from Grandma Evelyn, reminding me that summer is almost here. Wait, summer? I should already know what I'm doing in spring. After watering my crops and giving Gogo some attention, I spent another day clearing trees around the farm. And one thing I've noticed, every time I chop down these beautiful trees, butterflies flew everywhere. Now I actually feel guilty. Am I helping my farm? I'm just thinking, destroying the entire butterfly neighborhood. Excellent plan. So I immediately chopped two fence pieces back down. Problem solved. And then I will put a gate later. Today's biggest win, my foraging skill reached level 2. Slowly, very slowly. Watta Farm is starting to look like an actual farm. Eventually, I had enough wood to build my very first wooden fence. Feeling very proud of myself until I realized I accidentally blocked the path to the mines. Today's lesson, always leave the egg festival expecting it to be nighttime. One day smarter than yesterday.